Well, right now, specifically, I'm working on abstracting the body into a landscape. And I've always had this interest in magnifying, um, like magnifying worlds or magnifying topography, or and I think that interest comes from the sort of microcosm or the smaller worlds that are quite fascinating, and there's a lot of resonance between these small worlds and the world that we exist in.
Okay, so this is kind of the work that's going to be in the show. Why don't you talk me through the process of, like, how do we get from here to here?
Okay, so process starts out with a wooden armature, and I really just sort of piece the wood together with lap joints, because I don't necessarily want to take a lot of time cutting angles and things like that, because I know that it's just going to be covered up. And then after that, chicken wire goes over it to sort of fill out the form. And then on top of that, I put a layer of plastic, or a couple layers depending on how thin the plastic is. This is plastic, and then it becomes melted or heated with the heat gun. So I get this really nice effect of these sort of, it turns into a skin, but also with sort of internal sinews and tissues stretching and pulling across the armature.
So situations like this are it's really desired when you get these, like, like you said, sinewy lines and things like that, because they enhance the texture later.
And right now, in the state that it's in, and actually going through these states sort of helped me think about the final product as well. So where there's parts that, I like being able to see the other layers underneath it as well, and so that sort of like layering process is also really important like to the next step.